When it comes to combing kids' hair, it can be a challenge to say the least, especially if they have a ton of knots. So celebrity hairstylist Angela Stevens wrote a kid's book titled Hair, and it's a mix of storytelling and real hair tips to help parents. Angela, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. It's always good to be home.
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned home because we have to brag about you for a second. You are from Chicago, from the South Side,
Yes.
and you are Eve's personal hairstylist on the Talk.
Yes, I am. I'm from Chicago. Shout out. I'm so glad to be here. But yeah, I've been living in LA for about 8 years, and I've been working with Eve for about 8 years. Wow. And when she got asked to do the Talk, she called me, and I was like, sure, I'd love to. So.
Of course she called you because you're a Chicago gal.
Yes.
All right, so we have to get into your book because I've actually never heard of somebody writing a children's book that's like a mix of tips and storytelling. So can you tell us how this came about?
Definitely. Well, I love what I do. And I just thought it was really important to create dialogue, more dialogue around textured hair and loving your curls at an early age. Because we see so much projections in like cartoons and everything else where the hair is straight, and so children love straight hair, but they look at themselves and they don't necessarily see what they see in cartoons and in TV.
That's so true. I have really curly hair.
I bet.
And I'm always straightening it, and I think that's why.
Yeah, and so we're programmed to only see beauty in one way. Yeah. And so I wanted to really create a love story and then also just a fun, imaginative book that told kids about what they need to do and parents about what they should do with their hair, how to take care of it, but then also just to imagine like your hair is alive and it requires things the same way we require things.
Okay.
So the same way we need water, our hair needs moisture, our hair needs water, our hair needs oils, our hair needs those things because that's how we keep it happy, basically. And so the book parallels a lot of information in that same metaphor of just like knowing how to take care of your hair and loving it because it's alive.
So it's alive, and you brought oils that keep it happy and healthy, right?
Yes,
all right,
definitely.
Let's get into them. Show me what's going on.
So some of these oils are included in the book, and I wanted to talk about oils that people don't know about a lot. So you usually hear about like coconut oil. Right. Everybody's like coconut oil. But you know, that's not the only oil that helps with the hair.
Okay.
So one of the ones that is mentioned in the book is jojoba oil. And everybody calls it like jojoba.
I put it all over my body.
Yes, it's great for the body because it's very similar to the natural oils that we produce.
Okay.
So it matches our sebum and our oil for our hair and our skin. So jojoba oil is really gentle. Okay. That's great for like daily moisture. That's great for deep conditioning treatments. It's great for anything where you have color treated hair or for detangling.
Okay.
Argan oil is another oil that's mentioned in the book. And that one is also a great daily moisturizer. It's really light, it's good for fine hair, and it's good for kids' hair, especially because it's really gentle.
Okay. Yes. I was going to ask, what's the difference? So that's for gentle, fine hair more so.
Yeah, jojoba and argan are both pretty similar in that way.
Okay.
And so I wanted to mention those because A, they're hard to pronounce, so it's great to have words in books like this where kids are learning. They can learn how to pronounce things, and it also is great for the hair.
Awesome.
Avocado oil is a really good hydrating oil.
Okay.
So for dry hair, for damaged hair, for coarse hair, thick hair, avocado oil is amazing. Wow. And then the last one I wanted to mention is karanja oil.
Okay.
That's the first one.
I've never heard about that.
Karanja oil is derived from Asia, and it's from a seed, but it's a healing oil. So it's great for psoriasis, any scalp issues, any dandruff. And sometimes, you know, kids, they scratch in their hair, they have sores or those kind of things. Karanja oil is a really good healing oil.
Okay.
So those are the oils, and the thing about it is a lot of times children are really sensitive, but using oil, using moisture is gonna help detangle the hair and help you get your style done a lot faster.
What did you use in this beauty's hair this morning?
This morning I used argan oil because she has really fine hair, and what I wanted to do also was talk about the benefits of like using a leave-in and combining that with oil. So I'm going to use some Mael Organics thermal and heat protectant spray.
Okay.
In case you want to do a blowout or you want to do any kind of heat styling, this is an amazing spray and it's very lightweight. We're not going to do that today, and anytime you're blow drying the hair, you don't want to put oil in it.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, because it'll be a huge
I would have
smoke
messed that
cloud.
up. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, you don't want to put oil in it. But today, because we're just gonna do a simple twist.
Awesome.
We can detangle the hair with this, mix
Okay.
it with the oil, and I want to also show some detangling methods that will help as well.
Okay,
a lot
perfect.
of times people use a brush and they like go through the hair from the root.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to start on the ends and detangle the hair from the ends first, and then go into the root gradually. And that's going to help detangle the hair a lot easier.
So we're gonna keep doing this and we're gonna roll on it and put the whole thing online. But for right now, you guys can pick up a copy of Hair online at Amazon, Target, and Barnes & Noble. So learn more about the book and prettycurlsclub.com.